All right, welcome to Smokey Approved Korea. I'm your boy Jurnalist, and on this one, we are here, I guess, to kind of just do a little research for myself, because now that I've been doing BTS reactions for this long of a time, there's sometimes a personal annoyance I see with some of the reactors that enter this space, but then also I also understand how the internet works. I don't control nor get to call the shots on anything. I just get to control what I do on the internet. But I seen this video from Bor, and I wanted to see kind of where I fell in the line of first time reactors. And then last night somebody let me know that she had done a live stream, and then I got brought up in a very positive way. Very positive way. So I got to see that as well. It was very nice. Shout out to Bor. Yeah, we're here again to kind of just check this video out. I think I have one more BTS reaction from Bor that I'm gonna do for, I believe, it might be just for this month or just for right now. But currently, if you don't know, I'm moving. I've got a lot of packing I have to do. I actually need to go meet the homie tonight while I'm trying to pack. So I'm trying to just get a bunch of these videos kind of pre-recorded to kind of get me through till next week, so I can kind of focus on learning all the music and stuff that I need to learn for myself. But that's what we're doing today. So this is one of those videos. If you don't know, but I need to tell you now, please suggest giggle videos for like the next week, week and a half, because that's really all the mental capacity I have for anything that I'm working on right now. But yeah, if you could please hit that like, subscribe, Patreon's in the description. We're like 220, 230 away from the 20K goal I'm trying to reach right now. So if you already have subbed, thank you very much. If you haven't and you like what you get from me over here, please do sub. It is very helpful. And yeah, let's get into this and see what we get.
If you're watching this video, you're most probably an ARMY who enjoys watching people react to BTS for the first
I am ARMY at this point, but I don't enjoy first time reactions.
time, and I don't blame you. This specific genre of YouTube videos is huge, and it's growing along with BTS's popularity. The appeal is understandable. ARMYs want to see people discover and fall in love with BTS. So ARMYs don't want to watch only people's first reaction ever to BTS. They want to watch their whole journey. Of course, the first reaction is usually the one which has the most views, because that will determine if the YouTuber is likable and open-minded enough to go down the BTS rabbit hole. I see time and time again how YouTubers react to BTS for the first time and then start reacting to them regularly and sometimes exclusively because of ARMY's feedback, and I can see that they genuinely start loving BTS. However, as wholesome as these reactions can be, the majority of them share the same problems. I would say that all the YouTubers who react to BTS fall into at least one of these 4 different categories. The locals who love everything, the experts such as vocal teachers and producers, the skeptics, and K-pop reactors. However, the majority are a combination.
I for sure fall into those last 3. For sure, hands down, I'm in those last 3. I'm an expert, skeptic, K-pop reactor.
Of at least 2. By the way, the clips I'm
those are probably the people I hate the most. You just are a disingenuous bastard. I don't even like all the food I eat. How the fuck? And that keeps me alive, like actually alive. How the fuck do you like every song? You're just a fucking liar.
showing are just examples, and I'm not necessarily trying to shade these YouTubers.
But it's boring. It's not, the shade is never intended, but it is warranted, which makes it sassy. This is what I love about her so much. The way that she derives or deploys her sass is so subvert sometimes.
Just in case you didn't know, the locals are the general public, the non-fans, the ones who mainly listen to the top trending songs. From all of these categories, the locals who love everything is the least harming group. They usually look for and say only nice things about BTS, but sometimes their lack of insightfulness and genuine interest makes them have a reaction full of assumptions, stereotypes, and vague superficial praises.
Wait, this is pretty! Oh my god, they're so smooth. Oh my god, oh my god. Am I becoming a BTS stan?
They will usually comment on how BTS is the Korean version of a Western boy band, and that is a compliment because they like boy bands.
I just got some Big Time Rush vibes right there, don't know why.
Or how they know they are
Dog shit. Big Time Rush should have never happened. Big time no.
going to like BTS because Dynamite is a fun song. And if Dynamite is a fun song, then all of their songs are going to be fun.
It's so fun to look at, and it's so nice. They're dancing so smooth. I see them having just so much fun.
So as you can see, the majority, if not all, of their comments are positive. But is it really possible to like everything you react to?
No. No.
Oh shit, bro! No, no, tío, no, hermano, no, ¿qué estás contando? Yes! Yeah! No, hermano, ¿qué estás contando?
People like this should be locked up. I don't think I've ever stood up, ever, in offline, online, to some shit that I hadn't heard that I thought was just premium. I do a lot of battle rap, even before like the battle rap I'm covering on the channel now. I've never once got up and been like, these niggas is going off. Like, how? How is this man on his knees?
And if what you want to be is a positive reactor, then why not try being more insightful about their art and message? Why do they have to comment only about how good they look?
Very peculiar looks.
Or how they want to know their skin routine? I do understand why they choose to focus on meaningless things. They actually say it. They think BTS's music is not very profound because they assume that they are like Western boy bands. They assume ARMYs are all teenage girls, that the best thing one can say about BTS is that their music is catchy, or that their visuals are fun. And although I hate these assumptions, can I really blame them? I don't think Westerners have seen a boy band or group as complex as BTS.
And they're so good and efficient at what they do. They hit their marks, they're learning their moves, they're doing like.
I would say, in my experience as a rapper, why people make these designations that have nothing to do with actually the sonics of the music that they're listening to is because they don't actually either know enough about what they're hearing or they didn't like it. So it was an experience that I used to have quite frequently where I'd play a song for somebody and they'd be like, yo, that beat is really good. Like this song, like the beat is really good. I'm a fucking rapper. I had no parts in the beat construction. I only selected it. And for you to make no markers or any comments on the actual lyricism that is being displayed on the music means that my music, what I provided to it, does not translate. And this is why I feel like people do this portion of it. Like, they dance so well, they're so efficient, they hit all their marks, they look really good, their skin routine. I will talk about everything but the music because I can't make a comment on the music. Because if I did, you would see through the vapid nature of how I'm choosing to discuss the thing. So if I say all these things, it's like a distraction tactic. It's like, what is it? Like a backhanded compliment. That's what this shit is like. Or like, was it like a compliment sandwich? So you say something about nice, then you say something mean, and then you say something nice again. And because you sandwiched it between two things that is nice, people typically can kind of like, oh, well, like, they've not said anything. And I think that's why a lot of people will say make the comments they do about the music or about BTS the way that they do.
Like, but like really precise. You know, like I was watching them, and I'm not even trying to throw shade or anything, but I was like, man, NSYNC, they got away with shit. The moves that these kids are doing, and then you like think of like the boy bands I grew up with, and it was just like, I'm like, damn, it's a.
So as long as they learn from ARMY's comments that their assumptions don't work with BTS, then they are fine. Some of the most popular reactors are the self-proclaimed experts. These include vocal coaches, producers, singers, dancers, filmmakers, public speakers, stylists, and even mental health professionals. I see sometimes that some YouTubers use these titles to attract viewers, even though they don't show knowledge on what they're supposed to be experts about.
Okay. I'm sure that there's lore in that I just don't know. You guys will probably tell me in the comments that it meant so much, and I'm like, I mean, it looks nice. I'm not gonna do too much of a dissection here. This is more of just me fanboy.
Also, saying that you'll probably tell me in the comments, when I say you're probably gonna tell me in the comments is because I've said what I've had to say, but I know I've missed the mark. So I'm looking through the comments to be educated. Buddy here is saying it because he's like, oh, this is gonna drive engagement. Somebody's gonna fucking make a comment.
boying and liking things.
On the other hand, there are some reactions, or as many love to call them, analysis, that can be really good. They usually focus on the technique of whatever they are experts about. However, I do have something I don't like about them. There are times when these reactors focus so much on their area of expertise that they miss the whole picture. For example, if they are vocal coaches, they will be overly critical about the vocal ability of one performance, ignoring the fact that BTS is a very versatile group and that sometimes they can have a very complex choreography, or that there are songs that don't need to be vocally spectacular. They would praise, for example, a ballad like Film Out and ignore a performance like Dionysus because it revolves around choreography. Or dancers would focus on the technique of the choreography, but they wouldn't even mention if they liked the song that they're listening to or not. Or producers would talk endlessly about the music production, but won't even care to read the lyrics.
Like, I can't understand the lyrics, it just becomes about kind of like the music of it. Like, it definitely loses one dimension for me when I don't understand it. Like, a lot of that type of music anyway, like the uplifting type of music, will often have lyrics that not really lead anywhere extra emotionally anyway. It's more about the vibe.
And I
It's cat blood. A lot of inspirational music. Loves to talk about a bunch of sad shit because it's juxtaposition. And I get away with talking about more sad themes in a happy way than if I talked about sad shit in a sad way. Like, why hey, niggas just be talking. And I'm a nigga that just be talking, don't get me wrong. If you watch my channel, you know I love to talk. However, they be saying some shit that I'm just like, what are we talking about today? How, like, people get in front of the camera and just say some shit that if sat in a room with another music professional that was willing to call them out on their bullshit, they wouldn't be able to say the shit that they say.
I understand they are passionate about one thing, but this is BTS. All I'm asking is for you to take 30 seconds to see BTS as a whole. They miss so many interesting things because they focus on only one aspect of the whole package and refuse to see the big picture.
I've also learned to not even attempt to understand their music videos.
Why can't they try to absorb BTS as a whole, like a regular person who is not worried about what camera angle the co-director made the camera guy number 4 use at the opening scene?
This camera person's feeling the pressure. The camera person does not have the same amount of rehearsal. It can be even harder for this camera person. So this camera person's just thinking like, okay, I need to get the framing a certain way as well as that camera person, right? The camera person had to make sure this camera person is working super hard to get this. So does the camera person. The camera person may have tripped or stumbled or something. Don't get me wrong, I don't think it takes away from any of it. Like, this is like nitpicky, whatever.
And I don't want to be shady, but there are singers or dancers, for example, who would be very critical of BTS or who would be over-analyzing them. And then I listen to their singing and watch their dancing and I'm just like, how can you be this pretentious?
This is why when I do my fashion reviews, it's all for banter. We're just here to have a good time because I understand that these 7 gentlemen are far more fashionable than I would ever be willing to dare to try. So I just tell you what I think, but I'm never putting myself on a level of like, I'm doing it. Now when it comes to rap though, I cook some niggas. I'll put a nigga in a body bag. So when we talking rap, that's why I feel like I'm very well versed to say what I want to about a rap. If we're talking about 16 bars, don't fuck with me. Now, if we're talking about all the other shit, dancing and all that, that's why I always put myself in the back seat. But if we're talking rap, given same opportunity, I smoke me a nigga.
Are you really the expert you claim to be? Is your analysis really an analysis, or are you just fooling everyone because you speak in a language that non-experts wouldn't understand? I even see some experts contradicting each other in their analysis. So who is really the expert? The skeptics are usually fans of one specific genre or type of artist and will reject everything that is not what they already like. They will usually have the same assumptions that the locals have, except that they won't say that they like everything. Instead, they say everything they don't like.
It's too corn cheese for me.
Come on, man. Huh? The bilingual singing was interesting.
It just doesn't fit well to me. I don't think BTS. I've listened to BTS. I don't know.
Humbug.
And my buddy on the right is me when I try to bring on some of the homies to ever listen to BTS music. I'm just like, man, they're gonna cut you in the fucking comment section. You will be a stuck pig because you're too rigid in thought to actually be open-minded enough to have these reactions. Like, These people don't play about these motherfuckers. They are an actual fucking gang, and they will cut you behind these boys. And yeah, go ahead. So I can't be bringing the homies on sometimes, because I'm like, you won't be an actual adult. You just want to be like, I don't like it. It's not for me. And it's like, man, that's not what we're here for. It's not. We're here to experience music that we would never take the chance to fucking listen to. And what does that actually, like, what's that rabbit hole look like? Or at least that's how I've gone down this path, is like, I probably wouldn't listen to none of this shit before, but I just randomly click on music every day of my fucking life. That's how this all started. Just randomly seeing some boy named Aaron do fucking gangbusters worth of numbers and just be like, well, fuck. Oh, you tell me he's a part of a boy band. Fuck off. Oh, this is boy band. What are them niggas up to? Oh shit, we're down the rabbit hole at this point. Now I've been jumped into a gang at this point. So like, yeah,
I think that's ridiculous.
I don't know.
We did an AHA video earlier, and that kind of cheese corn didn't bug you.
No.
But yet this does.
No. Yes.
All right. I'm sorry. I thought it was good. Ty obviously did not like it, so
A
all
plus.
right, fine.
C minus.
All right, fine.
All right, guys. Well,
Since they usually don't like one song, they think that they won't like anything else because they assume that BTS only makes one type of music. However, there is one good thing about some of these reactors. They end up changing their minds, at least the ones who read the comments. For example, let's say a hardcore fan of a specific genre reacts to Butter for the first time. What will usually end up happening is that they won't enjoy it.
I have in my older years have become a lot more tolerant of groups like this. Okay. Because I have a 9-year-old daughter and my wife was really into like that kind of stuff when she was growing up, and so I get it.
Then the comments would be full of recommendations of BTS's music that they are more probably going to like. Then they would react to those recommendations and get surprised because BTS was not what they thought. And my favorite part of this journey is when they end up enjoying music they never thought they would enjoy.
I got a message from him and he was like, I just watched this this documentary. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna read it. I think I might be turning into a fan of BTS.
The guys in BTS record the vocals, record the raps,
right.
The rapping and stuff like that was incredible to watch. There was this moment where it was JK and he was going quickly between Korean and English. It was seamless. Like watching him do this, I was like, holy crap. And it's like his voice was just like butter. And I was like, holy, I couldn't believe it. Do this. What are you doing?
He feels like his little head on your shoulder.
Watching them do their thing and watching Chris Martin's reaction to that was just like,
he was like a kid in a candy store.
It was amazing.
I would say I'm not like a Beyonce fan. However, I will never not say that woman doesn't work hard, because getting to see her actual process in the Lemonade documentary had me find a new level of respect for her and what she does musically that I don't think I had ever had before. Because I just say, she's a product of the company, da-da-da-da-da. And then you watch the Lemonade shit, you see the kind of work she's putting in studio 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. And this is post Sasha Fierce era. So like, she's already meant this. She don't have to do none of this shit. And I'm just like, damn. Shorty put in a graph that I don't think I was really respecting the hustle. So that's where like, I feel like the same kind of thing happened to my boy here. It's like seeing the work that these motherfuckers put into creating the songs that people are gonna consider to be ultra cheesy. Like that shit ain't easy to make some cheesy shit. It's not.
Amazing. Anyway, I'm
fanboying.
I'm fanboying right now. And I have all of you awesome ARMY members to blame for this.
And I think BTS is able to do this successfully time and time again because they are extremely versatile performers and good in everything they do.
They're the biggest group in the world right now.
Biggest artist in the world.
And he was like, it makes
period.
me happy.
I would say it's also, you can't deny actual quality. Like a good bite of food will never be able to be denied. Dietary restrictions need not apply. Whatever, like if everybody could have the same bite of food and it was an actually delicious bite of food, everybody would like it. And crazy enough, these niggas know how to make delicious bites of food that if you actually try it with an open mind, there's no way that you're gonna be like, that's just okay. It's not possible. Because at least how I see it now, and technically I'm part of the converted. So maybe I'm just tripping, but like, I just feel like you're a hater at that point. If you actually attempt to listen to a genre of music or a group of people with no fucking preconceived notion and actually take it in, and the quality is of a substantial level, you can't walk away and just be like, oh, that's just cool. That's just average. It's just, I don't think it's possible.
Finally, my least favorite group of reactors are the K-pop reactors. These are the YouTubers that react to BTS and every single K-pop group in existence, and they magically like all of them. And I'm sorry, but I just don't believe you. I don't care how much you praise BTS. If you don't seem genuine, I'm not going to like your reaction. I especially don't like how K-pop reactors create a community reacting to BTS.
I have the most lit vlog of the AMAs reacting to BTS. Go and look it up. I was on the news in Korea.
And then become ambassadors of other K-pop labels.
And I've done more for the K-pop community than you've done with your whole entire K-pop channel.
How am I supposed to believe that your reactions are genuine?
Hey, I thought I was arrogant. Let me get a dash of that, my brother. I need some of that. Jesus Christ. Fuck me. Goddamn. I just shoot. What? Let me hear that again. I need to just...
Of other K-pop labels.
And I've done more for the K-pop community than you've done with your whole entire K-pop channel.
How am I supposed
The entire community you've done more for. With just yourself. Fuck, self-aggrandizing. And fucking incarnate. Shit.
to believe that your reactions are genuine when you're explicitly saying that K-pop labels reach out to you, asking you to react to their groups, and promising to not block your video so you can monetize them?
Saw this email in my inbox, I was befuddled. Once I realized someone from YG was in my inbox, I had to pop the question. By the way, this is an official reaction sponsored by YG Entertainment and
This is a really common practice.
Yeah, them niggas ain't gonna ask me for shit. Cause I'm gonna tell you how I fucking feel. It's ass cheeks, buddy. I don't give a fuck. It's shit. Them niggas need to work harder. Y'all niggas ain't doing enough.
It's called white.
Like, there was a couple UK rap labels that asked me to do a couple songs for a couple of people. And I was like, yo, like, how things work. If I do the reaction, I'm gonna tell them that you paid me or you offered me to do the video so I can monetize. But like, just cause you giving me some cheese don't mean I'm about to tell you. I don't give a fuck who's paying. Nigga, if it's good, it's good. If it's not, it's not.
Listing, and it's an agreement where the reactors monetize their reactions and the artists receive fake positive reviews.
If you watch our live stream we did for the reaction, which got whitelisted by YG. Thank you.
YG said it's a whitelisted video, so maybe they are agreeing.
This channel, for example, has connections with many K-pop labels and people from the industry. And even though they mention that they are tired of BTS's success,
I feel like there's a little bit of exhaustion from BTS.
They keep reacting to and talking about them because it's the most effective way to attract viewers.
Well, I do really like BTS, but not because for them, but because for me. Like, I want more BTS so that I can sustain my channel.
And I personally think that they are tired of BTS's success and want to see new faces in the industry.
I do feel like we need some fresh faces in this industry.
Because they are not being paid by Big Hit like they are being paid by other K-pop labels. How am I supposed to believe anything you have to say when your reaction needs to be approved by the company?
I just want to give a special thanks and a shout out to YG Entertainment, and they wanted me to react to this because they came to me and gave me the official go-ahead to do this reaction video. That means this is just a special reaction video that is officially approved by YG Entertainment.
And other small K-pop channels who are not being whitelisted also share.
Also, just like the microphone I'm using right now, I'm personally using it to test it, but I'm not saying the company's name in any of these videos because I actually want to see, do I like using this product? And then how quality is the product? Because I have to do contractually another video that is completely separate from any of my reaction videos. But I use it in these videos because I actually want to test the product. However, the contract I signed for the video that I have to put on the channel, they do have right of like, if we don't like it, you don't have to post it. But like, y'all done gave me the product already. So I'm gonna be honest in my reaction. Because if y'all don't like it, I don't give a fuck. But you already gave me the product. Hopefully they do like it. But I know that the contracts that these people are getting or the understanding between these people and these parties, they only want favorable media or reactions. You're not doing this reaction just wholeheartedly and be like, I will fuck it, I'll burn the bridge. Because yeah, that's why the UK reactions, like, I've never had a whitelisted video, is because I didn't fucking just be like, oh yeah, this fucking song's a banger. I tell you how the fucking song works or not. And then they was like, yeah, so like we can't whitelist it this time, but maybe we can do it for you next time. It's like, that's not what we agreed to. But this is why I'm just like, I see people just like, oh, this is just a special video. Use a lying ass boy. Use a lying ass boy.
They're the same characteristics of these big K-pop channels. They like everything, they overreact, they have meaningless commentary, and they are just fake.
Which got whitelisted by YG. Thank you.
But don't get me wrong, like I said, I actually enjoy watching reactions. And even though I hate all of these things in BTS reaction videos, I think many of them can be very good, as long as they are real. You just have to be honest and open-minded. The ideal scenario with these reactors who have so many assumptions is that once they are corrected by armies in the comment sections, they learn and start having a more open-minded view. Even though I follow many of these YouTubers, I don't like recommending them because there is not a consensus on who is a good reactor and who is a bad reactor. But I do like YouTubers who share comments or have a journey similar to the one of Jared and Jordan's. They are probably the most insightful YouTubers I've ever seen. They research a little before reacting.
Losing the passion for creating. Just think about that for a moment.
They were open-minded from the very beginning. They are honest.
And this is like some real honesty here.
They read and acknowledge the comments. They don't react to every K-pop group in existence for views. They are likable, and most importantly, they are positive without falling into fakeness and hypocrisy. And I understand that not all reactors can be like them. The majority are not very insightful and open-minded from the start. The majority assume the typical things because they haven't seen anything like BTS before, so I get it. I cannot really blame them for being like that at first. As long as they are willing to learn and don't become fake, I'm willing to give them a chance.
For the past decade, we've been doing what most people that we know have also been doing. You hear BTS and you put it aside. That's not for me. No, what are you talking about? A boy band? No. You're talking about a Korean pop boy band? That's for teenagers, teenage girls. Why would I even try to attempt to listen to any of their songs? They wear makeup. They're seen as soft. Why would I do that? Preconceived notions, Jared. Preconceived notions. Absolutely false.
I like the fact that they're twins because their personalities are just so identical but individual, but like the balance of them, it works really well. I feel like I kind of fall in the group of everybody except the K-pop reactor folks at this point, because will I check out any person that does K-pop? You're goddamn right. But if your music don't really be hitting like that, I'm gonna tap in and tap out. I'm gonna tap in and tap out because I can't do it. I can't do it. I either don't have the time nor the mental capacity to just sit through music that I feel like is gonna just be contrived commercial music that is not gonna help. It's not gonna help me in any way besides learning how to make better commercial music. And the version of commercial music that I would like to be better at is the shit that, if we are gonna make a pop song, I want that shit to last for 20, 30 years. I want that shit to be quality for the next 50. I want it to be something that people listen to for the next 80 to 100 years. Like, that's the kind of commercial music I'm trying to learn how to, we'll say, strip apart and learn all of its working pieces from. However, this is a weird space to be in, because also, I react to everything else on the internet as well. That's kind of how I wanted to build my channel, was like, if I am gonna focus over here, I want that if on a random Tuesday, I wanna learn how to do mathematics. If I sit and do a mathematics reaction video, I can do that. I'm not like beholden to any one side of the channel. However, I do understand that this has piqued my interest in a way that has actually influenced and enhanced some of the stuff that I am able to do creatively when it comes to my own music. So then I show and have a care of appreciation for it. But I do know some people are just over here, just, what do you call them, the locals? Like, those motherfuckers need to be put in jail. They need to be studied, because ain't no goddamn way you like every song. I don't know. But yeah, no, this was a fun one. It's just a quick one. Keep it kind of simple. I hope you guys are doing okay while I'm in transition. Thank you for joining me and supporting the channel throughout all the ups and downs and the stuff that I have going on in my life. If you could, please hit that like, subscribe, Patreon's in the description. And I'll see you on the next one. I'm out of here. Peace.